Ever since I was a little kid, I'm passionate about football, and my biggest dream in life was to become a professional football player. Unfortunately, this didn't happen because of my injuries and because of my weak mentality. I had to retire from football very early, at 18 years old or 19, and after that, I felt purposeless. I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know what is my future direction. But after short amount of time, I found my new thing, or at least I thought I did, which was self-improvement, which was developing yourself. And this is not another positive story, but it's a rather negative one, because everything that is going to some extreme is not good. Everything that is going away from the healthy moderation is not good. And unfortunately, I became addicted to self-improvement. Initially, it helps a lot. It helps you with a lot of your basic problems, but this addiction leads to delusion. And I'll tell you why. Because for a long time, I thought that it's a productive activity to watch YouTube videos about self improvement. Even though most of us know that it's mostly recycled content, it's mostly the same thing over and over again, copied from one creator to another creator, maybe wrapped in some different wrapping, maybe presented in a different way, but it's essentially the same thing. And this tricked me into believing that self-improvement content is a productive activity that I can do unlimited amount of hours. But after some time, first of all, after realizing that it's all the same and the content doesn't change throughout the years, and second of all, when I just analyzed my own moods and thoughts after watching this kind of content, I realized that it's a rather unhealthy activity. And this may trigger a lot of you when I say that watching self-improvement videos is not a healthy activity, but I would suggest you, instead of watching 20 minutes self-improvement video, just be with yourself, stay with yourself, go in nature, go with your friends, do some real life activity. Because yes, it matters what type the content is, but in the end of the day, you're just staring at a screen and in your world nothing is happening. Yes, self-improvement is better than watching porn or watching or playing video games or watching just mindless Netflix. But it's still not a productive activity. You're still watching the screen. And don't even get me started when it comes to short form content. In general, social media is a toxic thing, but short form content and self-improvement short form content is what makes you ultra confused in your head. It's like every 10 seconds, you get a new piece of information, a new piece of information. You have one guy that you follow here, one guy that you follow there. They're all giving you different advice. And in your head is becoming one big mess. I noticed this about myself. When I watch self-improvement videos, first of all, I start to behave like the people that I watch, which of course you can take as a good thing, but also has many negative sides. And the second thing is that I cannot focus, guys. Because this is what I'm telling you, it doesn't really matter if you're watching Netflix or if you're playing video games or if you're watching self-improvement content. In the end of the day, I cannot even focus after that. My dopamine receptors are so stimulated that I want to watch next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I tricked myself, like many other people, to believe that watching self-improvement content is a very productive activity. But everything is good in moderation. Of course, the information in some of these videos is relevant and valuable. But what matters is first we apply it, and second of all, we don't indulge in it. Because self-improvement content, how it affects our brain doesn't really differentiate from other type of content. It's the same content. And I think a lot of you guys know that it's not good to watch content for hours on end, but when it comes to self-improvement, it's rather an exception. But I don't believe this is the right way to go about things. Too much improvement is disimprovement. If you want to improve yourself too much, you make yourself worse. Or in the best case scenario, yes, you watch a very valuable video from your favorite creators, but then you apply it and you don't need it anymore. The goal of these videos should be for you to watch them and to never need them again. Isn't it like this? If you want to become richer, you watch videos on becoming rich, you apply the steps if they are valuable, if they are real, and then you become rich and you don't watch videos about being rich anymore. Or isn't that common sense? Do you think Elon Musk watches videos about getting rich? Makes no sense, right? Or watching training videos over and over and over again. Yeah, you can get information. Yes, you can kind of better your exercises and routines and workouts, but isn't the most important thing to go and train? This is what I'm saying to you guys. Self-improvement content is not healthy for you. And I'm probably one of the not so many creators that will tell you that it's better not to watch my videos so much. And to, at least if you watch my videos, apply what I'm saying and just continue moving forward. But not get into this vicious cycle and for you to think that self-improvement content is different than any other content. It's certainly not. As you can see, there are short form self-improvement content made like TikToks. As you can see, the creators that tell you and told you, like Hamza, so much how unhealthy for you is this long form content, he's making shorts to improve his business, which I understand. But you need to understand also that these lessons that you get from social media, they are not so valuable as you may think. Yes, you may think, whoa, if I watch this 1 hour video, I'll get so educated. It's not really like this. Because advice here and there, especially short form, advice here and there is going to confuse you so much that first of all, you have no critical thinking, second of all, no opinion, and third of all, you're going to follow what is on the internet blindly without even having your own bias, your own opinion, your own way of thinking. This is so important, and it's one of the most crucial things that you can hear on the internet is to stop using social media so much. I'll make another video about social media in general, but I'm speaking about self-improvement content. Because many people cope with this saying that, yeah, I have, I use this account, I have only motivational quotes, they help me a lot. Yeah, I hope so. But how can one quote on Instagram help you so much, if you think about it? Because yes, you get this motivation for the moment and then it goes away. You think that it's helpful, but it's really having the opposite effect. And something else that I got from one of my friends, and I really hope that he does it because he told it to me, I really hope it's real, is that he said, and he showed me, that he watches social media or improvement content like this. He watches 1-2 video maximum and then he stops and he thinks about them. He lets that information sink in. It's like in school, we don't study history 5 hours a day. We have one lesson per day, let's say 3 days per week, and this slowly builds our information. But when it comes to self-improvement content, we believe that if we watch hours and hours on end, it's still productive. But think about it like this, guys. You watch one video, you watch second video, you watch, let's say 5 videos. When you're watching the 5th video, you don't even remember what was the first one. How is that different than watching Netflix? This may be so controversial, but I hope that you understand what I'm trying to tell you with this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tigers.